Hey, Chuck, we're back.
Welcome back. Well, not you. Welcome back to our audience.
Exciting episode of Off-Centered Outdoors.
Riveting.
Yeah, we might be centered outdoors this week. We are allegedly organized. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you know what? You give Matt a task sometimes, put him in charge of something, and he just has to do it right for some reason.
Well, judging by the last two episodes we put up, the one that got uploaded this morning and the one that went out last week, we need to do a good episode.
Okay, well, I heard okay reports, so from
the one that
our two fans.
Well, our wives have to be nice to us.
No, they weren't even that. No, boy, like my wife don't even listen.
Mine doesn't either. If you remember, I did a test a couple weeks ago and I got no comments back.
You ever wonder why I say the crap about my family? I say I got zero chance of them ever finding out. Maybe after I'm dead. You know.
Well, the one that went up last night, I didn't realize had some audio issues that we were dealing with that we aren't dealing with anymore. So,
well, you know, we're actually really just taxidermists. We're not really, you know, DJs.
Allegedly. But you know what? I was thinking about this on the way down. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, not just do it to do it.
Maybe that's where I heard it.
We might as well
put Matt in charge, and then you have to do it right.
Like I always say, everything always turns out to be a fucking competition. So,
well, that was the deal when you came here.
Yeah, well,
that's when you learned the automatic challenge deal.
Yeah, everything's
automatic challenge. Doesn't matter. Drinking coffee, taking pee, whatever it is. It's who can take the most pee breaks.
Volume or distance.
Yeah, well, we have target. Let's not go into that. But, you know, speaking of that, at the Ox Ranch, in the hunting space of it, you go in the urine, whatever you call it. You go in to take a piss, and in the pisser, they got game animals, and you aim your... and then when you go...
I want one of those.
Yeah, screw it. But and then when you go into the tank part, you know, you're trying to blow up a tank, you know, and I'm not leading it far enough, and next thing you know, you're out of ammo, and you gotta go drink. I think that's why they get you go back to the bar, drink 15 more beers. I'm gonna get that goddamn beer.
I hate to see what the Air Force edition looks like where you're dropping bombs, but
I didn't go into the toilet, but man, dude, what? Oh man, so what's up at the...
What have you been up to all week, Chucky?
I've been screwing around with the that tar, as you can smell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can smell that over the air.
Yeah, we need smell-o-vision. Maybe not.
Yeah, but sure smells like a skunk.
I can't smell anything. But...
And then that's what I've been up to. I don't remember some other things.
Well, hey, at least you've been doing something, right?
Well, you know, got them screwing around with them backpack mounts. And speaking of doing it right, I've been trying this and trying that, you know.
Yeah.
And I come up with if you have the whole hide, I'm not sewing the head back on. So I just dry tan the whole thing and just soak the head.
No, that looks good. That head will make a great looking dead mount.
Thank you. I specialize in the most dead looking lifeless mounts.
There you go.
Anyway, no, so I hung that down. The one on the other side, I did the same thing.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's a good idea.
I'm just trying to dry that cape out a little before I roll it up.
Oh heck yeah! You know, that way you don't mold and
then I don't know. I still not a fan, but hey, it's $1,100 if you bring in the pack.
Yep. And
$1,400 if you don't. So, or more.
There you go. I'll shoot a picture of Chuck's drying rack for these guys at the end.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, because I just invented that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is my custom.
Whatever works. If it works, it's not stupid, right?
Well, you guys, I've done a lot of stupid shit.
Well, hey,
that's my claim to fame.
There's only one way to make perfection, and that's to keep doing the dumb
stuff.
It doesn't work until you get the right.
We've always said that the greatest strides are in your mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I noticed you brought another deer as your custom.
Might as well. It's only going to take us a couple of minutes to sew this tar up.
Yeah, because I actually got it. My goal yesterday was to do the feet and all that. Yeah. And I actually achieved my goal, which blew my mind. Because I don't know why the feet and the legs, for some reason, seem to be something.
They had you outnumbered. There's 4 of them and only 1 of you.
That's it. And
That's got to be it.
so when I tried that thing, I told you, so this was a jackpot again. I had to sew the whole, maybe you could put a picture of that thing. I had to sew it completely up like a rug and then recut the back because the guy, you know, the other taxidermist in New Zealand was very kind. And when he didn't get the job, he split it all the way down the neck, almost to the ass.
Yeah.
And then he opened it up like a rug, just, you know.
Well, it's easier to tan them when they're completely peeled like a banana, right?
Yeah, but you should see trying to put that thing on when it's all...
Yeah, no doubt.
Half and half flayed out. And so I sewed it all up. Mm-hmm. And then what I did, remember I told you, I said, I'm going to leave like pigtails.
Yeah.
At the elbow and the knees.
Yeah.
And I did, and that seemed to be a good trick.
Well, there you go then.
Because then I, you know, picked it up from here. I had the thread, and I didn't have to fuck around, and it just went
perfect.
It worked.
Well, good. Trying to save time.
I don't know.
Saving time saves money.
Time, I don't know. Mostly frustration with me.
Well, whatever.
Because you know,
you saved something.
You know how when you're trying to hook it here.
Yeah.
And start it and all, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if never mind. Assuming you're a taxidermist, you understand.
Yeah, I was having to. Our president Kevin called me the other day trying to get some instruction on some pig hooves, so I had to give him the 411 over the telephone, and that was kind of interesting. So maybe we'll make our tip on hooves today.
Pig hoofs.
Yeah, he's doing a half life size.
Oh, guys, please, not a stupid gun wreck. I was thinking about those the other day. You know. Yeah.
No pig gun racks. Well, none that I know of.
Yeah. I've done. Back in the day when I thought I thought we were about service and the customer is right.
Yeah.
You know, before I learned. Mm-hmm. You know, I've done pig hoofs, bear hoofs, gun racks.
Oh, I bet.
Any ashtrays, elk foot, you know, oh my God. What the secret I learned on those, though, is sew it up past the dew cloth and stop, and then put your glue.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
And then you can do that. Otherwise, good luck. But my favorite way is not to do them. That's the best way.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the mode of operation from here on out.
It's kind of like our gasoline tan on the skunks.
Yep.
Best way to tan them is with gasoline.
Absolutely.
And a match.
You drag them out in the driveway and take care of them.
And what's going on at your shop? I know you've been going crazy.
Yeah, just trying to play catch up. I've been a little MIA this last week, but trying to get things out. And
well, you had a good excuse. You still got quite a bit done.
Oh yeah, we got a few things out of there. And
Levi, the other one, Nathan,
old Levi.
Levi graduated.
Nathan graduated from high school last Friday, and my niece graduated from 8th grade on Wednesday.
Which was a big deal.
Yeah. Graduations and dinners and lunches and breakfasts and family coming in unannounced and
really?
Family coming in announced
and unannounced.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it made for a pretty crazy 10 days or so.
And then I guess you took Levi out on the boat and you got boat sick.
We went.
That would have been great if I was there, because then we could have been doing dual projectile vomiting.
Yeah, well, Katie's mom helped him out enough with that, so. But no, it was a good time.
But he still had fun, he said.
Oh yeah, that kid's a diehard. If he's got a fishing pole, he's happy. So
yeah, we took him out
of Port San Luis on Sunday, and the water was awesome. So we went out a ways and knocked the hell out of some rockfish. Didn't catch the trophy rockfish that you're after necessarily, but we did.
I don't even know what that is.
We all came back with limits. No big reds, no big lingcod, but
okay.
We came back with 5 limits, so it was a pretty good, successful day.
When you said what'd they catch, I said fish, I think, but I'm not really sure.
Somebody asked where we caught them at. I told them in the ocean.
In the ocean, a lot of times.
When you're standing at the port, that doesn't help the guy out too much.
But I learned it because I'm not really a fisherman because of my love of motion sickness.
Yeah.
But That there's not a salmon season, you told me.
No, we don't get a salmon season this year. There wasn't enough last year to make the call for a season this year, so that sucks. But it's probably going to have an effect on the halibut population, would be my guess, because all the guys trolling for salmon are now going to go out bouncing for halibut.
For the halibut.
Yeah, just for the
Oh,
halibut. Jeff's not here. Somebody's got to make that joke.
yeah. And then, so generally that's what we're up to. I'm into the life size right now. We got allegedly Richard's coming next week, and we're gonna expand that, 400-pound thing into a 580-pounder. And we're gonna make some good tips on that, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's it's so weird how we got to do it. It's not a normal add it this way and add it that way.
It's gonna be added everywhere.
Well, yeah, but we got to add it this way and taper it that way, and
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting. And it'll be a lot like if we do another mold tip. You'll watch me when I make a mold, you'll just see a fuzzy fiberglass,
Yeah, it's gonna be
Somehow all the fiberglass everywhere ends up on me, not on the floor. At least you don't have to sweep up.
there. You go.
I mean, yeah.
You just roll around and dust it off the Chucky.
Yep. And then, on to some business. Let's do some business.
Yeah, we've made some notes here today, so let's see how bad we can screw this up.
We got a seminar coming up
Yep.
really fast.
Yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. In conjunction with the California Association of Taxidermists, Chuck and I are going to be doing a seminar this year. It's going to be the first seminar of the year. More than likely going to be in my shop. We're still a little up in the air on location, but we're going to get that hammered out here shortly. It's going to be the 29th and 30th of July. Keep an eye on the California Association of Taxidermists social media, and if you're on their email list, keep a lookout for the flyer and email. It'll have all the details on it.
Yeah, and if you are really interested and you're not in the association and you want to, then get a hold of Matt through social media.
Yeah,
and
basically the only cost for this is going to be your membership if you're not already a member. There might be another small fee with it to cover meals and whatnot, but
donation,
still,
but the
like
barbecue is worth it.
We're still hammering out the details. So, and it's going to be a semi hands-on beginner / introduction to commercial taxidermy.
Right.
I was talking with Kevin the other day, and we're going to make it like the first 5 people that sign up are going to be hands-on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then anybody beyond that, we're going to try to limit it to a dozen people or less, just for.
So if you have 5 hands-on,
Yeah.
then you can let other people touch stuff still. But
you've got enough spread out instruction
right.
space to where everybody's going to be able to see exactly what's going on.
Right, exactly. That's what I
Everybody's
meant
not
by
crowding
that.
around
Yeah.
two deer heads.
By every, they can come in and check it out, and then we take our time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
it's going to run Saturday and Sunday, probably just half a day on Sunday, so you guys can get home. I don't know if we're have anybody there or if we're gonna have everybody there, so we'll see how it goes.
We're gonna try it again. A lot of times we don't have luck
There's not
seminars down this way.
There's not a whole lot of guys in Southern California, but I think we'll have a few people show up. I'm sure.
Well, here's the deal.
I know there's a couple that are interested, so we'll see how it goes.
The way I look at it is, how many times did I drive to Mike's house?
Yeah, exactly.
How many times did I go here, there, all across the country to learn? I mean, if you're really serious, then you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
If you're just, if you
most definitely. We've got a few other seminars we're working on for the year in the association that are going to be pretty awesome, and you might even see myself drag my ass
all the way up there
to some other spots for some other.
Yeah.
There may be one coming up in Oregon that I may have to do. So.
Oh, dude, you're on your own.
Yeah. I don't expect you to go with me to that one, but hey,
it depends when it is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because looks like we're going on a road trip next year. I found out last night.
Yep, that's going to be exciting. Hopefully that actually works out this time. And
well, hopefully there's not a pandemic or an alien invasion or something. But yeah, our pal Rudy.
It sounds like we might be getting to take a journey to the world show
and support one of our team.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what my brain's already thinking, right?
Hey man, if you want to get punished,
I'm
that's
going all that way. I might as well spend some money.
I would do it.
I'm either
I mean, you're gonna, you
fail
know,
or not fail.
Well, it's just a different game.
Oh, no doubt.
It's worse than.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So, but you're going, you know.
Yeah, we're going all that way. I might as well learn something
Mm-hmm.
instead of just look at all the stuff.
Yeah. Well, look what it took to convince Rudy.
Yeah.
You know? He has a funny story. You want to hear it? I was hoping he could come on, but this is how funny. We always talk about these shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people. So I guess there's 2 world fish taxidermists there. God, I hope I don't screw this up. If I screw this up, Rudy, come on, because we want you. Yeah, and we want you to. You can fix it.
We'll have to do a special recording with
Right.
Rudy one afternoon.
Because right now he was gonna come on today. Me and him, we thought it was great because it was only 2:30 at his time, but then it was 2:30 a.m.
Yeah,
his time.
It's still tomorrow over there. It's not the day after
Yeah,
tomorrow yet.
yeah, or something like that. It's Thursday. Wait, what's today?
Tuesday, I think.
It's Wednesday at 2:30 there, or
Yeah.
something like that. Anyway, so the two Fig Jam guys are taunting each other who's gonna win the best in the Wasco thing or the breakthrough.
Yeah.
And while they weren't looking, some giant 6'7" Aussie snuck up behind him and won everything.
Leave it to Rudy. Only Rudy could come in
and the guy's going on the eel. He goes, "How come?" And Rudy kicked his own ass like Frazier. The only second guy got first, second, and third in the thing, you know. And so the guy's saying on the trout, he goes, "It's how come in this to this?" He goes, "Well, it was 2 months." He's going, "What?" He goes, "Well, I only started doing fish 6 months ago."
Yeah.
And which is true, or 8, I don't know, you know, but
Rat bastard.
yeah, rat bastard. No, the funny part is what I keep harping on, and people keep smacking me in the head and telling me to shut up about.
Yeah.
Is he painted them with the Jippo airbrush I gave him when he came here one of the times. So he's painting them with a Chucky, you know, single widget Jippo
40-year-old
1995 Pache, you know.
Yeah, hey, whatever gets the job done.
And of course, unbeknownst to Rudy, apparently eel is one of the hardest.
Yeah, somebody should have told him that before he started.
I don't think it would matter.
No.
And then, God, I love wives because she goes, "How come you don't have any talent?" Like, oh, fuck, you know. I also don't have 4 feet more of height, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jesus.
You start gaining the talent once you cross the 6 foot level, I think.
I think something, man.
I just got a little bit, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, you got talent, you know. No, I think what Rudy has is no fear.
Yeah, for sure.
It's no big deal to him.
They have to, down there in Australia, they got to work their ass off to get to the level they're at anyways, so it's not.
Well, he said the problem with us here is we got catalogs.
Yeah, exactly.
He said we'd be way better off going through the punishment, like he'd have having to make every freaking thing.
Oh yeah, they're still in.
Then you learn.
They're still in the 60s and 70s down there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so they convinced him to go to the World Show with that other piece. And speaking of interpretive. Oh no, that's my. I thought it was raining. It's the headphones. It's supposed to thunderstorm today. Sorry, guys. Squirrel. Anyway, that dragon lizard, whatever the hell it is.
Oh yeah.
You know, that lizard in the thing with the worms. That was an interpretive thing, and he still won the awards.
Nice.
So you can win. Apparently, in other places, you can get other awards for certain interpretive things.
But was it strapped to a rocket?
Well, why'd you got to bring up that stupid, awful joke for?
I thought that was a requirement now. I don't know.
No, it wasn't strapped to a rocket, but it had a human hand.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That was his hand he molded?
Well, I figured. I didn't think he went and chopped it off of somebody. But hey, you never know down there.
Okay, there was something about that you know it's his hand because it's like the size of a Sasquatch paw.
Yeah, he had to use an alligator for the lizards, but didn't work it.
Yeah, hey, whatever. Here I go segue. No, but anyhow, he says, you know what, I'm going to do it. next year, and then Travis will come for sure.
Yeah.
And maybe do free sculpting. So if nothing else, it's going to be a. And then of course some of our other friends will be there.
Oh, I'm
positive.
sure.
Rick Crane and
Oh yeah.
good old Ken if they let him out.
Yeah.
he got trapped. He got trapped in Taiwan. He couldn't get back or wherever he was. Yeah. I don't know if it was Taiwan or.
It was over there somewhere.
Somewhere. He finally got home. Yeah. You know. Anyhow. Anyway, what do you got? Some draw results or something?
We'll talk hunting for a minute on this outdoor podcast.
Let's do it.
What a novel idea. But no, it's all of the western states are posting their draw results in the last few weeks, and there's a lot of excited people.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Draw results for tags.
Yeah. We're not drawing pictures.
No, I thought you were giving one or another giveaway deal.
No. Oh. No. That Oregon posted yesterday, Colorado posted I think last week, and Wyoming I think is supposed to post tomorrow or the next day. California should post any time. The people on Facebook are going bananas. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
This is as of today. Sorry, this will post next week. But so everything will be drawn. So either yay, I got something cool, or no, that sucked. But yeah, it's rather funny. Everybody's been watching the page for whether or not they got drawn. I'm curious
about the Wyoming results.
Yeah,
because they still sold tags. They said,
oh yeah,
because they have to.
Yeah, they really cut them back in most of the places.
They did.
So, okay. They cut tags back, and they cut how long the seasons are, and they did a pretty good number on the tag system. So we'll see how it goes. But,
so one of our brother taxidermists in Wyoming there, who's a friend of Vaughn, one of my loyal guys that supported me throughout my life up here. He bought a ranch over there. And he's friends with him, and they went on a walk. Well, not a walk. Thinking Rudy. They went on a mule about on their mules. Yeah. Took a 20-mile loop, and they said you could start smelling the death here, smelling the death there.
Oh, I bet.
He said he counted, quick count at 300 dead deer that he saw alone, let alone elk and stuff.
Yeah.
He said that they had, okay, I'm going to try not to screw this one up too. Apparently, when it snows, they either have a heavy high snow, and then the low snow would be less, or a heavy low snow, and the mountains is less high snow. Okay. In other words, so the snow's heavy, way too heavy, they go down.
Yeah.
Or too heavy down, they go up, and but this year they had both.
Yeah, so they didn't have nowhere to go.
They had nowhere to go.
I gotcha.
So.
Yeah, no, it's from what I've heard, it's going to be interesting over there this year, to say the least. So I hope that we get drawn for our antelope tags this year. We'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic, as Chuck would say.
Yeah, well, Vaughn said, now we'll see, because he says, he says a lot of shit, but he's a straight shooter.
Yeah, well,
allegedly, you might be able to get a cow because he's got a depredation.
You just never know.
Yeah,
we're looking at the
not a cow. A cow elk.
Yeah, we're looking at
we hunting them cows, man.
Yeah, you never know, man. It's gonna come to some weird shit.
Tough year, man. We gotta get some meat somewhere.
Yeah, allegedly the eastern side of the state didn't get hit quite as bad as the western, so I'm holding out a little bit of hope. They didn't change the tags in the area we're going to, so
good.
There's a good chance we'll pull something, so I'm happy with that. But a lot of people are complaining that it's hard to get drawn anywhere, and it's true. It's every year. I mean, besides point creep and everything, it's after COVID, everybody stayed home for a long time. So obviously, as you guys know, but it sent a lot of people out into the woods. They had nothing else to do but sit and listen to podcasts and
silliness. Watch or bake sourdough bread. I heard that was big.
Heck yeah,
a lot of home bakers.
With risking sounding hypocritical, like I tend to do sometimes. It's my personal feeling, and I'm sure a lot of other guys too, that all this these hunting podcasts and YouTube stuff, while it all is great to have as entertainment and stuff, they've let the cat out of the bag, I guess you'd say, as in,
where hot spots are.
Not even just that. everything you turn on and listen to this time of year or the last few months is all telling you, hey, this is how you can draw these tags. This is what you got to do to draw these tags. These tags are over the counter. These ones are, it's made getting a tag almost impossible unless you've got patience. So I have a feeling that'll help wean some people out.
So it's positive, but dude, that's the way it is.
Oh no, it is, and it's gonna be that way. I mean, a lot of the eastern guys, the whitetail guys, have discovered how much fun mule deer hunting is, and it's putting a hurt on the herds, and it's putting a hurt on the tags. I mean,
a lot of pressure.
We used to, the first few years we went to Idaho, we'd go over and you could just drive over and buy your tags when you got there. And it's definitely not like that anymore. They sell out the day they go on sale now. Because Idaho is still over the counter, most of the state. It's changed from how it was. It used to be just a general tag and you could use that in any open zone. But now you've got to narrow it down to the zone you want. And it's still general over the counter, but it's not a premium draw. So that makes it difficult. And then, yeah, Wyoming, like I said, with the weather and everything, they've really hit the tag numbers hard on that. So it'll be interesting. I think that's part of the reason why we see the numbers of out-of-state deer going down and coming into the shop. It's a lot of them are going.
And another thing,
instead of coming back west.
We'll probably talk about this more if I remember. When season gets closer, boys, because of fishing game, wild, whatever. There used to be fishing game my whole life, and now it's not. But anyway, when they came to the circus, they're all uptight about the CWD. It might be a thing now again, to bring in your head. I don't know.
Yeah, it's that we're supposed to, when you bring your animals into us, that they're not supposed to have any kind of brain or spinal tissue. I mean, which is pretty easy compared to some of the other states. Some of the other states, you're not even allowed to bring bone tissue in at all. You gotta bone everything out there. But so far, California is only no brain matter, no spinal tissue. Which, I mean,
but then
if you don't know how to tape your heads out, it can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. See, now it used to be. This is 10 years ago, so this is probably not. They said once it got here, then it was here.
Yeah.
And we could take it in. But now I'm not. I'm all confused with these people there, because what am I going to do? Tell them take it out in the driveway and take that,
The way I look at it, it's not my job to police what these guys are doing.
Right. You're not a policeman.
It's my job to put deer together.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, their ignorance of the law is no excuse, but personally...
But you are not a policeman.
If you bring me a head that hasn't been caped out from Utah or Colorado, wherever... It's just another deer to me.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody walks in and sees it and they want to rat you out, that's their business. That's your business.
Right.
But,
well, there's enough guys that will mask it for you.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem we run into being here...
Mike's going to call you.
Okay. The problem we run into is... when they're out of state, you try to keep them. They're always trying to get your.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier to leave them there when the taxidermist is already cutting the face off for you.
Right.
And we do lose quite a few that way. I know I lost a couple that way for sure this year. But
yeah,
it is what it is. The loyal customers are still gonna be loyal. They're still gonna bring their stuff back.
Well, and you're building your own with your social media, like that guy that came Sunday at 7:45 a.m.
Yeah.
No, I mean you're gonna get. You got a lot of guys. I mean you're a hard charger. You're hunting full.
Yeah.
These younger guys are, you're building your own client, and they're solid guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're willing to drive to you. But I remember back. Hang on a second. I think it might be free here.
It's the boss.
Oh no,
it's not the boss.
No, hang on.
It's a different boss.
Hello. Oh, hey, it's my. I'm sorry, guys. My granddaughter. Hi. Say hi to Grandpa. No. Are you gonna live? Your hand's all swollen. Oh. A wasp? Well, that can hurt. Scarlett, when are you coming back to Grandpa's? Okay. Oh, poor kid. Oh, don't cry, Scarlett. Okay. Sorry, guys, we're not. Oh boy, look at that. Holy smokes. Oh, you shouldn't. You know, you're not supposed to pick up those ones that bite. Yeah. Well, thank God it's not a snake, huh, Scarlett? Hey, Scarlett, remember the frogs at our house? The frogs on the walk? There's lots of frogs now. Okay. I don't know. It could be our pod. Who knows? Oh, Ollie's weeding. Oh, you'll be all right. Unless she's distracted. You're gonna live, Scarlett. That's the. Turn your phone around. Somehow. Not. Yeah. Hit the thing. The little circle, like around the arrow emblem. Okay. She wants to see Rocky. Oh, there it goes. Now get it to where the dog is, not the floor. Chuck, are you busy? I'm doing my podcast, so no. That's all right. I've been waiting to talk to Scarlett for like 2 weeks. Screw the podcast.
This is the most interesting thing.
Yeah, this is the most
happened all day.
This is the most interesting podcast we've had in 2 weeks. Can you see Rocky? There he is. Oh, now she's smiling. I'll tell him I'm almost done with the podcast. I'll call him back. I'm not going to answer it. Oh, jeez. All right. Bye, Scarlett. Call me tomorrow, Scarlett. Call me, okay? Bye-bye. Love you. I'm sorry, Mike. Did he not answer? Hey, bye. Oh, it's that Chelsea from England. Fix this, would you? Thank you.
Very professional setup we run here.
I've been waiting I made an appointment to talk to my granddaughter on FaceTime, like on Saturday, and
why don't you go ahead and go talk to Mike, and then we'll go ahead and do 2 episodes today.
Okay.
I'll wrap this one up.
All right.
And do your thing.
What?
Mike said he has 5 minutes.
All right. All right.
Chuck's been giving the finger.
I've been giving the finger. The big boss is calling Fraser.
All right. Yeah, go talk to the boss. I'll wrap this one up when you
All right.
when you're done.
See you in 5 minutes.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Off-Centered Outdoors with Chuck and Matt. Yeah, you just never know what the hell's going to happen here. But be sure to check us out on all social media at Butcher Shop Taxidermy and at Ojai_Valley_Taxidermy. And be sure to subscribe and like and share all of these YouTube videos and all of our podcasts. You can find the podcasts pretty much anywhere you're listening to podcasts. You can Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and of course YouTube. To all the YouTube listeners, hi. And hey, Landers, I'm sorry we're not going live yet. I got to get some more followers first, so you got to share these deals. All right, thanks everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.